morning, good evening. This is a bonus podcast for the weekend. And it's not about charts. It's not about anything in particular. It's about using AI. Even though I'm showing you a chart, it's about using AI. And it is a bonus newsletter. I was going to do this one as a paid one, but I figured it's better just to throw it out there and help you get a little bit used to how I use AI when it comes to stocks. So my take, I use AI every day, and I show it in the newsletter. I show it on the podcast. I use AI every day. Specifically, I use Trendspider Sidekick, and I use Seeking Alpha's portion of their paid version too. Again, these are Black Friday sales. Seeking Alpha has theirs. Trendspider has theirs. You can try out Trendspiders for $5. That's what this is mainly going to focus on. Is why you should take up Trendspider's Sidekick for $5 this weekend. Okay? And I'm giving you 5 prompts. It's $1 per prompt. But again, we're going to use this. You saw me use it this week. The portfolio analysis. Here's the prompt. And literally, it's the prompt. Copy and paste it. And if you don't want to use it in Sidekick, go and copy and paste it into Perplexity. I have used it in Perplexity to analyze things. It doesn't do as well as Trendspiders, and I point that out in this newsletter. Trendspider is it's trained on just Trendspider data. So everything you see on my screen right here, that's all that Trendspider Sidekick does. It uses fundamentals because Trendspider has fundamentals in here. It uses strategies. It uses all of its technical analysis, everything of that sort, but it doesn't go out to the main internet. And you can see, by the way, one hack down here, you'll see at the bottom, Sidekick, I have 22 more messages until November 30th. Just make sure you stay within that because it's rather expensive when you have to pay for new Trendspider Sidekick messages. So stay within that. The hack is to just go and use Perplexity or any other AI, whatever you want to use. Create the actual, that's all I did in this, by the way. All of these prompts, they were basically curated in Perplexity, which I don't pay for. It's free. But this, I used it to evaluate both the daily stock pick core portfolio and my own personal portfolio. The results were fantastic. So again, copy and paste it. Prompt number 2, earnings analysis. We've got NVIDIA coming up. I use Sidekick. It was AMAT that I used. The fact that you should, I used with Sidekick, and it said, hey, you should sell prior to earnings. It was spot on. I'm going to do it again this week for NVIDIA. I haven't done it yet, but I'll do it live for you. We'll do it live. Screw it. We'll do it live. But I went in and I copied this and I said, here's the prompt that I did in Sidekick. You can put it into any AI that you want. You've got a stock that's in your portfolio that's coming up with earnings. Put this in. Prompt number 3, market analysis. Okay, I had this optimized for Perplexity Finance because it's a whole kind of look at the current state. And while I love Sidekick to do that, I don't want to waste 25 messages on, hey, what's the market doing? And a tip, you can insert a company name like Apple or a sector like semiconductors to generate highly relevant, up-to-date analysis with Perplexity. Again, it's just copy and paste. So you're going to hear, this is going to be a 10-minute podcast, and it's going to be copy and paste. I'm not going to do any of this for you. And then prompt number 4, technical analysis. Say you don't know anything about technical analysis. Take a chart from your favorite program. I customized this one to use Sidekick, but just alter it a little and have it do technical analysis for you. This is where Trendspider's Sidekick shines. That's the biggest thing. The prompts work exceptionally well. Again, this worked great for me because it found things that I wasn't able to even see on some of the stocks that I was looking at trading. It was great. A tip, if you need a prompt version matched to your specific Sidekick template or want deeper integration with alert scripting, Perplexity can do that as well. Again, say, alert me the next time this happens. And Sidekick will help guide you through all of that. Prompt number 5, we get to Costanza, risk management. If you don't remember this episode, George put on his resume that he was a risk management expert when he was working with the Yankees, and they forced him to give a presentation, so he had to read a risk management book. He no longer would have to read the risk management book. Why? He could literally go into Perplexity and identify risk management specifically to stocks, and that's the prompt that I give you. Again, copy and paste. So you don't know your risk reward. Perplexity won't help you sleep at night, but it will provide you a good guide as to, hey, here's the risk you should take and here's the reward that you could have. Again, how much risk do you want to take? It's really, really good. Conclude AI should help you. Okay? So far, it hasn't taken over my decision process, but it gives me so much more information that I can use to buy, sell, hold, trim, whatever I need to do with stocks. And here's my suggestion over the next 2 weeks, because again, Trendspider's having this 2-week trial for $5. And after, if you find it helpful after the 2 weeks, sign up for an annual plan. Again, this top plan, I point people towards here in 52, but FYI, I give you a bonus. Okay, I was going to make this about creating your own technical trading course. And then I decided, you know what? It's a little bit more than technical. And I think people will get more out of it. But I said to Perplexity, create a prompt to help me learn technical analysis through AI and specifically learn about the tools in Trendspider that might help me create strategies. And you can take this portion out. Stick to high level, very classic strategies or indicators at first, like the MACD, RSI, or crossovers. You should start by asking me what I know about technical analysis and then base the curriculum on the answer. I didn't curate this, by the way. This is exactly what I put. Because at the end, I even put, I'd like to copy and paste this prompt in my newsletter for those asking to learn technical analysis. And FYI, what I saw in Perplexity was fantastic. Okay? It came up. Here's an SEO search. Well, that's not the one. Hold on. Here it is. Here's what it came up with. Here's a carefully crafted expert prompt for you to use with Trendspider's AI to analyze your watch list. No, it didn't come up with that one. Well, it came up with a course. And it basically asked me a question, what do you know? Because I ask it, again, you should start by asking me what I know about technical analysis. And it goes through the whole thing. Take this, put it into an AI, and take 10 minutes a day. And learn. Tell it that you want to do one thing a day. And it will email you one thing a day to actually learn. And you can go and ask it more questions. Again, the tools are out there for you to learn. It's about picking up your computer or your laptop or your phone. You can do this on your phone. Have a discussion. Turn on the voice mode. Everything is out there for you. So again, this newsletter is completely free. I was going to do it as a paid one. It is not. This is completely free. And yes, it's to promote the Black Friday sale of Trendspider for $5. Again, get it this weekend. And don't forget, the Seeking Alpha Premium with Alpha Picks, the bundle, saves you over $200. And the Black Friday deal ends soon. So if you have any questions, go over to Linktree. My email address is there. Anything that you need. Again, if you have questions, just ask. That's the point of AI. If you have questions, just ask. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ear. hopes and fears.